Hello everyone, welcome again to another Teacher Joseph video clip. So a few words for you that we missed previously, so we just need to go over these. And one is stacked. To stack is to pile things up, and if you work in IT, you've probably heard of this. But when you put things on top of each other, because you want to move them or tidy them, you're stacking them. To stack up. And there we are, to stack. Very important word there. Books neatly stacked. Okay. Another one, just moving back to our proper part that I want to share with you today, is the word drab. Now, if you've been listening to my podcast earlier today, I was talking about drab weather. So I just wanted to show you the word here. So we got as far as harshness yesterday. So let's just carry on from there, and then we'll find the word drab in a minute. Although I never understood that Puritan harshness here that seeks to destroy beauty, it is a mindset which disrespects anything time-honored. I never quite forgave them for demolishing. Well, that's just knocking down. When you demolish something, you knock it down. These buildings cost a fortune. That just means cost a lot of money. They're very expensive to run. They cost a fortune. Practicality is the name of the game for my local government. Name of the game, if you hear my podcasts, this is something we did, I think, some months ago. The name of the game means the main objective. The name of the game for me is to teach you English. Let's see. Where is that word drab? Because I wanted to show it to you. It's probably staring me in the face, as we say in English. Let's see. Let me just see if I can. Yeah, there it is. Drab. The weather was awful, and the threatening clouds seemed to match the bandage-colored walls. It all just looked drab and office-like. So it's just under the word threatening, drab. So yeah, drab just means depressing, boring, dull, without any excitement. Drab. Okay, let me just move further down here. So practicality is the name of the game for my local government. Yada yada. Someone recently described books as pigeons on paper because pigeons are known, of course, for carrying disease. To abandon means to give up your plans or give up a search for something if you abandon it. To give up a course of action that you were going to take. Yeah, this is a really interesting one. Everything has been dumbed down. Now, we use this a lot to talk about things which have been reduced. They've been dumbed down. So our libraries really are being dumbed down at the moment, being reduced into something else. They're being shrank a little bit. Shrunk. So when the service is reduced, it's being dumbed down. And we use that a lot these days because everything seems to be getting dumbed down, especially things which were historically academic and helping us with education. It's like everything's just vanishing. Part of the reason, of course, is because our academics are leaving. And again, that makes me wonder what this country is going to be like in another 20, 30 years. But part of the problem, I think, is that we always had a difficulty here in the UK where we had rich parts, poor parts. London, for example, was really, the promise was that you went there, you could make a lot of money, the streets were paved with gold. which of course is complete nonsense. And the northern part was always poor, and it's always been like that, and it hasn't really changed. And what's happened is in the north now, there's more opportunities, but the mindsets haven't changed. So people aren't really able to grasp all the opportunities that they have. And I don't think they particularly want to, because they don't come from any kind of background of education. Of course, some of them do well, but the people who really want to succeed have to leave in order to get more opportunities. So in the north, there really the services are very dumbed down, because it's people who don't want culture. They just want to be working, to drink. There's social problems. Whereas in the south, there's less dumbing down, but I think generally in this country, everything is changing now very fast, as we kind of wave goodbye to um, uh, services like public libraries, which were always there, things in our towns we could take great pride in. I'll be going to our local town centre later. That's completely dumbed down. I mean, there's nothing in it, it's empty. There's only the library and the shopping centre on the high street. The shopping centre is largely empty because people just can't pay the costs anymore to run businesses there. So everything's dumbed down, yes, compared to the past. Really useful phrase, especially for today's living. We haven't done much in the way of motivation today, but I would encourage you to really stop and think about what's motivating you, because to look under the hood to see what's making you tick is always going to be what pushes you forward. To see what makes you tick, a clock ticks, tick, tick, tick. Okay, so to see what makes you think, how the mechanism inside your head works, really important. So please do give that some thought, and hopefully we'll get back to little motivational pointers next week. That's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this. Take care, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.